Morning, guys. Oh, we got all kinds of stuff happening today. Okay, so first of all, let me start with the numbers of the day 31 and 21. Okay, so one can be new beginnings, self reliance, independence, or the self. Three can be joy, knowledge, communication. It can be a child. It's to me when I see three, it's information and knowledge. Okay, then I see the next one, 21. That's about expressing your authenticity, being in harmony with yourself, or like independent intimacy. That's how I'm defining the numbers, and those equal 3 and 4. So we have 22, which is the number of peace, trying to build peace within the self. Then we have 19, 19, 19, 19. Beginnings and endings, moving forward with something new in a new cycle. And then we have 4 and 4, which is manifesting into the physical realm. It's also emotional security in the home, early emotional security, like your roots. So anything having to do with your roots, children, adult children, your parents, your grandparents, nurturers in the home. So all in all, in total, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 4 4s. So there's definitely going to be a physical manifestation either of knowledge of a child or of joy, like a party or something. So there just all kinds of parties happening, and it's Friday. Okay, so what better reason do you have to throw a party than it's Friday? Woo! Okay, let's see. And we have 2 3s, so we're being asked to surrender and to allow the universe to put things together. Just accept what is, trying not to control it, but to control ourselves. Okay. So we got a couple of transits with Venus today. Venus is trining the Saturn South Node and Pluto conjunction, and that's going to be good for business and love relationships. It's time to get serious and be faithful to your cause and to your partner. Okay, then Venus sextiles the North Node. So there's personal events going on in the home surrounding, Venus is love, money, and pleasure, right? So parties, children, visitors, graduations, celebrations of life, gatherings, just gatherings in general, where there's a lot of people that are showing the love in various ways. Oh my gosh. All right. And then, of course, the moon conjuncting Uranus and Taurus. Okay. So that's not wanting to be restricted. And actually, the moon is water, and Uranus in Taurus, it's air and electric in the earth combined with water. It's like the perfect storm. Okay, it's a breaking out, not surrendering, not willing to give up control. So like when I hear that, I hear like somebody's being arrested for something, and they're like, no, hell no. I see car chase and a holding up hostage situation, not wanting to come out, suicide by cop, not willing to surrender, but fighting things all the way. Now, also on the positive note, not conforming or restricting can mean standing up for yourself or standing in your power to something that is oppressing or threatening to hold or take power from you or over you. Take another card or two. I like when the fan's on. Sometimes it blows some of the cards over, but they'll only blow over if they meant to. You notice that, well, my coffee cup's in the way, but oh, look at that. Okay, we shall begin, and I'll keep this right here. Knight of Cups. Prince Charming. This is a message of love. Now, this can be like somebody younger than you. I just saw 444. This can be an offer of love. Okay, I love you, or just a show of sympathy. I'm sorry. Or this could be somebody actually offering an apology, like, I'm sorry. Ten of Wands, it's a burden. It's something that's oppressive, something that holds power over you. So somebody might be apologizing for trying to act like they own you. Somebody may be apologizing for being a burden. Somebody may be apologizing for, oh, they could be saying, I love you so much. Thank you for helping me carry these burdens. Or it could be an offer to help carry burdens. I love you. I will see you through this. Okay? Whatever cross you bear, I am there for you. So this, to me, this is an offer of assistance for something that is, I want to say getting out of control, but that's not necessary. Like all of a sudden you've got to throw together a party. You've got 6 people from your family flying in. They just told you today and they're coming tomorrow. Oh my God, what am I going to do? I have 24 hours. I got to clean the house. I got to go shopping. I got to get this. I got to get that. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. Chill out. I got it. What do you need help with? Right? This could be somebody asking you what you need help with. It's an offer. It's an offer of love. It's it could be a token of appreciation. I got your back. Yeah, this is definitely somebody coming in to save the day. This could be a partner. This could be a family member. But it's a Knight of Cups, so it feels like somebody younger. Now, I don't know how old you are, but for me, I'm 48. So when I hear somebody younger, this could be anybody from a child to a teenager to your adult children because they're younger than you. Okay, it can also be to the side. This could be a best friend. This could be a brother or a sister. This can literally be anybody. But you see how they're riding in on the white horse, the knight in shining armor? I got you. I got you. Check it out. I got a cup. I can help. Let me help you with your burdens. How can I be of service? So this is appreciation and gratitude, okay? They love you. They don't like seeing you suffering, so they want to help unburden you by participating in carrying the load. Yeah, I got your back, baby, is what I hear. Strength. Oh boy, you are summoning up as much courage as you can. It's really hard to be brave, but really there's no way but to move forward, so you have no choice. Knight of Pentacles. You're waiting for news on something. You might be waiting for something, like waiting for test results or waiting for a verdict or waiting for some kind of answer. You're in this holding pattern. You could be waiting for a reliable source of income or a job, or you're waiting for a job offer that hasn't come yet. You're holding your breath. So you could, in fact, not have any money coming in. You could be running your own business, but you're kind of hoping to hit it big, and you've been keeping the faith, but the money has not been forthcoming. It's not even really trickling in slow. So you're trying to have faith. You haven't expressed these things. Oh God, but you might end up crying about it, okay? This feels like a purge. You might have gotten emotional about your stresses about money, but not in an angry way. This is crying, the moon, healing, expression of the unconscious and subconscious. Some of you guys might be having nightmares because the 2 towers in here are calling up to me. The dream world, you see where it's a mirror? Tower here, tower here. These are like 2 versions of the same thing, alternate options. So you may be dreaming about crying, or you may be dreaming that you're going to lose your shit, or you may be Not expressing to somebody that, oh my God, I think I'm going to lose my shit. That's why you're trying to hold something in. That's for sure. You're trying your best not to freak the fuck out. The moon. The moon is in the oh, the moon is in Taurus too. Moon, Venus, and Uranus are all in Taurus. So that's love, emotions. This is really, really emotional. You guys are feeling unseated. You're quite emotional because you don't know what to do. You want to trust, but things are moving on at a snail's pace, and the offers aren't coming in. Okay, but you have somebody that's got your back. Apparently, a lot of the twin flames may have been just getting into union, and they may have been starting to build financially, but not having a clear set of directions. So they're coming into their own. So this is somebody who's solid, that has your back. This can be your partner, okay, but it doesn't have to be. Now, they don't have to be necessarily younger than you in physical age. This can be emotional insecurity, or this could be somebody you're newly in a relationship with, because I also get young love out of this. This can be a child saying, hi, mommy, I love you. Can I help you wash the dishes? Can I help you with anything? Just the sweetest thing. You guys might be finding that you might have to calm somebody else down. Okay, they've got a lot of things that they're not talking about. This is probably about money, probably because they're trying to get a hold of themselves. But we got King of Cups and the moon together. Okay, the moon is Pisces energy, even though the moon is in Taurus right now, conjuncting with Uranus. And what do we got? Venus making transits to the North Node and the South Node. This is so personal. This is hurting your heart. I'm a good person. I don't deserve this. Why is this happening to me? Where is my abundance? Sometimes you just got to purge. And I still feel like that's, the Scorpio moon, the release of your subconscious fears. Some of you guys could have been having nightmares and woke up that caused you to cry, or you woke up and you were just so sad, or you could have had a dream that you had a nervous breakdown, which is the unconscious expression of what you're feeling, but you've been holding strong and trying your best to believe and have faith in the universe that your abundance will come when it's time. Some of you guys have recently been walked out on, or you recently had to walk out on someone else that was toxic for you. Okay, that person could have been the main provider for you, so now you're scrambling. You're trying to be brave even though you don't have any money, wondering, how can I take care of my kids? How can I take care of my family? That's probably the breakdown here, the crying. Okay, and then the child saying, mommy, I'll help you. I have, $1 in my piggy bank. Very sweet. Oh my God, now I'm starting to feel the tears from that. Yeah, just the fact that my eyes want to water. This is almost like a child telling you, it's okay, mommy. I'll help you. I'll be the man of the house. Oh, I'm going to cry. That's so sweet. Yeah, so you've been left alone to your own devices. Either you got kicked out of your house, you got kicked out of some kind of program, or you got kicked out of something that was controlling your behavior and trying to control your emotions. This could have been a person that was toxic. They could have left you in the dust, or you could have said, you could have left them because you finally recognized you were in a bad position, and that toxic person was in fact poisoning your life, and you wanted to do what was best for your kids. Ultimately it's about your children. King of Pentacles. Yeah, you could have left the person that was taking care of the worker in the house, the one that had the steady job and supplied all the paid the bills and bought the household supplies. Or you could have been kicked out and went straight to your parents' house, had nowhere to go but back to your roots, going home. Yeah, for a lot of us, when a relationship ends in such a brutal way that makes us break down and cry, we want to go home. With Mars still in Cancer, that's, action to the mother, or it could be war on the mother. Okay, so somebody could have outright acted out on you, either kicked you out or you had to run. You had to make a great escape out of there and go back home to mommy or daddy, or go back home to your childhood home so you could take a vacation and relax and figure out what you want to do. Okay, some of you guys are going to wallow a little bit because we've got baggage here. Okay, looking at what just happened instead of looking at the positive things you have in front of you. So there could be somebody that's going in and out. Look at this, 3 cards in a row. 4 of Swords, 5 of Cups, and the Hermit. So somebody wants to hole up at home. They're going home so that they have assistance with their children. Or going home to feel loved because they're not feeling very loved right now. Either they were rejected or abandoned, or they had to reject somebody or abandon somebody because of their toxicity. Okay, so this is a disappointment in a love relationship, and you're basically kicking yourself, You're taking a break, you're getting the rest you need, you're trying to get back to normal. Okay, so you might have to do some meditation, or like I said, vacation, going home to mommy and daddy, and they're taking care of you. Come home, honey, I got you. Or your little brother, why don't you come home, sis, I got you. I keep hearing I got you and I got your back. Okay, so there's a lot of nurturing kind support while you go through this phase of thinking, okay, and realizing that you need to rest. Okay, so after this binge of crying, your eyes are all fat, your eyes are all swollen, you're tiring, you're crying for hours, you're probably crying for days, you're probably going to cry. I always get 2 to 3. They've been telling me 2 to 3 for the last month and a half. So you might cry for 2 to 3 days. Okay, wanting to spend time alone. 3 cards of wanting to be alone by yourself to think. 2 to 3 days. It's like you're gonna break down and you're gonna cry. Then you're going to this period where you're reflecting. Okay, you're reflecting a little bit, and then you go back to crying. Oh my God, I'm such a failure. You're feeling a little bit like a failure, but then also realizing that you're not a failure and this relationship wasn't good for you. Therefore, how can a failing relationship be your failure? It was a relationship. You're not the failure. The relationship was. So you're trying to separate the difference between, you're not letting your past define you. Okay, I made mistakes in the past. This relationship was a mistake. I need to get my shit together. Okay, and then you begin to move forward with the purge. Now that you're feeling all these things, you had your cry, you had your think, now you're analyzing, what can I do from here? What do I need to release? I need to release the fact that I feel like I was abandoned. Okay, I need to release the fact that I feel like I was rejected. I need to release the fact that this relationship didn't work out, that it wasn't meant to be, and accept the reality of the situation. And I also need to realize that I need to come to a place of emotional stability to keep my home in check. And home meaning the children or the people you take care of. Yeah, so there's, time, a lot of time spent alone. Like you come home to your parents' house. If you have a child, the child's okay with the grandparents while you probably like throw yourself on the bed and cry for 2 days. And then you come out after 2 days and start, allowing mommy and daddy to show you how much they love you. You want to be that little kid that feels love after this traumatic feeling like you're hated or not wanted. So there is this little break there. You're going to have time to move through these emotions a little bit and get to the point where you're analyzing and releasing your anger, your fears, your sorrows. 2 and 3, wow. Okay. And when you come out of this, like I said, I feel like it's 2 to 3 days. By the third day, you should be thinking about how you want to move forward. And I ain't lying. Look at that. After 2 to 3 days, you get this out of your system. You got your mom and your dad backing you. Your child is telling you, Mommy, I'm going to help you. And then you're going to move forward like the raging lion. This is ambition. This is also excited communication. This here is a crossroads. You see 2 of Wands? It's 11. It's a manifestation portal. You hold the world in your hands. You decide where you want to go from here. And you're actually excited about having the world in your hands. The world is your oyster. You've got people behind you. So what is it you want to do? You need to be clear about goals, but you know what? Be excited that you can make goals, because when you were with this other person, or when you were in this partnership or friendship or business partnership, that person held you back. They held you back, and now you're getting back to the excitement of creating your own world again, and looking forward to doing things. Okay, yeah, it takes a couple of days to move through the anguish, because you are feeling anguished. Okay, the old world is gone, but you know what that means, right? A whole new world. Sorry. I had to. I just heard that in my head. So now you're getting excited. This person is no longer blocking your way. So you know what? There is unlimited opportunities. You've got people behind you willing to support you to get back on your feet, or to do, oh, look at that, to do whatever, ooh, goosebumps. To do whatever it is that you've wanted to do. Okay, maybe when you were in high school, you wanted to be like, I don't know, maybe you were a cheerleader and you want to be their cheerleader coach. Okay, so you may be like posting on Facebook, I'm starting, they have that movie about those old ladies that decide to be cheerleaders. Woohoo, more power to you, lady. Do what you want, okay? And never mind the naysayers, the haters, and the frenemies. Fuck them. They don't live your life, okay? They don't, also, because they don't live your life, they don't get to experience your happiness and your joy. And at the same time, they're not the ones who went through your trials and sorrows, right? So who cares what they think? Their opinions are not important in your world, okay? I saw this post on Facebook the other day, and it was titled let's reverse, a spell to reject other people's opinions, or something like that. And it says, look the person in the eye and ask them and tell them, did I fucking ask you? Repeat until the person realizes that, in fact, you did not ask for their opinion. Cracked me up, yeah. Did I fucking ask you? Did I fucking ask you? And I'm like, wow, that sounds like me. Okay, then we have the Empress. So right now you're actually sitting pretty, and nobody is expecting any financial benefits from you, because they know you don't have it, okay? And they're not going to sweat you for it, because this is a transitioning period. This will not stay like this forever. Also, too, you may be worried about your possessions. Maybe you had to leave in a hurry and make a great escape. Or that person left and they took some things from you. You're not going to be getting it back, but never fear. You don't need those things, okay? Everything you need, you have inside of you, okay? Physical possessions, you don't need worldly possessions. You're not consumed by it. You're feeling like the golden child at the moment. You actually feel like you went back in time to your teenage years when you were living at home and being loved by both parents. So yeah, maybe you're not the old provider of the house is not coming back. It is now you. You have the crown. You're running your own household. The Empress is a beautifier, okay? If, in fact, you're not getting some kind of possession back, this could be money. We know that you can't ever retrieve time, okay? So you're good with it. You're like, oh my God, I wasted so many years of my life. I'm not getting that resource back. I can't get my energy back. I can't get time back. Okay. You don't want their love back. And you could be telling people, you know, I love you, but I don't want your money. And that is the reason they're rushing to help you, is because it's not about money with you. With you, it's about love. It's about pleasure. It's about making things beautiful. You make everything beautiful for them. It's probably a joy for your parents to have you back in the house and the child, if in fact you do have a child. For some of you guys, you could be pregnant. Okay, but there's some payback that's, maybe it's not due yet, or maybe you're not due yet. Yeah, you could be pregnant. You could be just hanging at home and chilling and feeling pretty happy because frankly you don't have any money to go out and celebrate with people anyways. And that don't matter. That doesn't matter because your friends will come and get you. Okay, you probably have like, if you went back home, you know, then it's the golden days, your old high school, and there's probably some people around. Oh, you're lacking. You're taking your time. You're moving through things slowly but surely. Okay, everything is well thought out at this moment. You're not making any moves and you're not making any communications until you thought about it. Sometimes with the Page of Wands, we tend to speak before we think or act before we think. You are giving this the ultimate careful consideration. You're going to enjoy your time, do your purge, do the work that you need to do it, and then when you come back from the dead and start planning and getting excited about all your possible options, then you're going to chill. Okay, everything, every day that goes by after that, everything becomes more beautiful. You're not worrying about getting something back. You're in fact releasing it. Okay, I wasted years of my life. What am I going to do? Okay, so you're thinking very carefully about that. Trying to see things in a positive light, trying to acknowledge, yeah, I know I'm getting back, then I'm not getting that back, but I'm okay with it. It doesn't matter. Or it could be that it's just been acknowledged that you're not getting something back of material value. Or maybe somebody thinks that you owe them and you're like, I don't owe them anything. This is not impulsive. When it's reversed, it feels like there's more thought and it's planned better. So somebody could have been coming to you, asking you for something, for some money, for some energy, for some time, for attention, or for love, and I'm not giving you this back. It doesn't belong to you. I'm not coming back. I don't belong to you. I'm going to hole up here in my castle where I feel the most loved, where I feel the most beautiful. I have no worries at the moment. I don't have any worldly worries. I can take my time and come back to the world after this nightmare. Okay, so some of you guys may have had nightmares. Yeah, here we go. Nine of Swords with the Moon. Nightmares. Strange dreams. Crying. So there could be some... You could be crying because there's something that was taken from you that you really don't feel like you have any hope to get back. Could be a child. Maybe a child was taken from you. Maybe CPS came in and removed the child, or a child passed, or somebody you considered younger than you, somebody that you had a close emotional tie with. Could be like a younger sister, a younger brother. somebody's you're not going to have that time back with them. You lost time with them. This could be like jail too. Empress is ruled by Venus. Moon and Venus and Uranus are all in Taurus. So yeah, this could have been the children removed from the home, or somebody was removed from the home, possibly gone to jail. And they're missing out time with somebody else, time that you can't get back. I hear wasted years. Realizing that you've wasted a lot of years and being okay with it, that you wasted a lot of years wrapped up in a nightmare, you wasted a lot of years being scared and fearful. Yeah, moon and the Nine of Swords, nightmares, guys. Nightmares, attacks in the sleep. Where am I? 31 minutes. Okay. I'm going to take one more card from here. If they let me. There it is. Reversed. Downloads. Yep, downloads. The Fool, Queen of Swords, and the Four of Cups. So yeah, 2 to 3 days while you are doing this purge, when you finally come out of the purge and you're in that thinking stage and you can come out of the room in the morning and say, hey Dad, hey Mom, good morning. What? Nice to see you. Okay, Four of Cups, Queen of Swords, and the Fool. You've got to realize that you weren't happy and you had to strike out on your own. You had to be independent. You had to cut the ties. You had to sever the bond, the cord of, I almost want to say bondage. You had to sever a tie that you were bound to, okay, because you weren't happy. This could have been you weren't happy with yourself. You know, feeling insecure, so you felt you were locked into a relationship, or this could have been you weren't happy with your choice of partners, okay, because they were toxic, okay, so they're at minimum, you were never truly happy in the relationship or with yourself. One of these things, you'll have to figure it out, okay, but the Queen of Swords, she doesn't play, she's independent, she doesn't need anybody's validation, she will cut you with her sword, she would literally cut that shit out. Okay, but you realize you weren't happy. This is your goodbye. This is the final thought. After the cry, after the analysis, I wasn't happy. They needed to go. I needed to be on my own. So here I am, trusting in the universe, trusting, taking that leap of faith. I kind of want to be alone. I got to do this by myself without feeling like I need somebody else or feeling like I need the partner. You may be a little out of sync because you're trying to figure out what you want to do first, but you're trusting that this is all for the best. Always all for the best. Okay, can I get one card, please? There it is. Pono, to be right with, okay? Integrity. It's a 15, meaning changes in the self, or changes in your self-reliance, or changes as you move forward. A new change. Integrity. My intention is to live in alignment with my core values and to cultivate honesty and integrity in all of my relationships. Right? Realizing that you weren't happy, realizing that you had to strike out on your own. By choosing to live life in integrity with yourself, your family, friends, living space, work, and in the ecosystem of the planet, you cultivate true alignment with your life. Living honestly and from your core values will allow you to be more effective and less stressed in all of your endeavors. That's right, guys. Fin again, begin again. All right, love you guys. See you guys later.